Hello lovelies, don't these M&M brownies look delightful? The kids go absolutely crazy for them and so will yours. So let's get started. Okay, to begin this recipe you want to place 1 cup of unsalted butter into a pan. And we're just going to melt this over a low heat until it's completely melted. You don't want to brown the butter, you just want to melt it. In the meantime, you can preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and line a 9-inch square pan with parchment paper. You just want to set that aside. I love making brownies. It doesn't matter what kind of brownies they are, whether they're the M&M ones or the fudge brownies, just plain fudge brownies, but my favorite are the Terry's chocolate orange fudge brownies. I haven't posted the recipe for this, but if you would like to see the recipe of how I make my Terry's chocolate orange fudge brownies, do let me know in the comments down below and I'll upload that video for you. Now once butter is all melted, we're going to add half a cup of chocolate chips. Once we've added 2 cups of sugar, just going to mix it until the chocolate is all melted. We don't need to turn the heat on. The residual heat from the pan and from the butter will melt the chocolate and make sure it's all nice and smooth. Once all the chocolate is melted, it will look like this, nice and smooth chocolatey goodness. We're just going to remove this from the stove and we're going to pour it into a bowl. Okay, so now that you've added all the mixture into a bowl, we're just going to slowly add 4 eggs. You want to make sure you add them one at a time. You want to make sure you add them one at a time and mix it through with a wooden spoon. You don't want to use a whisk and you don't want to add any air to this. So you just be as gentle as you want. Just make sure you don't add any air into this mixture. You just want to mix it through with a wooden spoon. That's all you need for this recipe. So if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Please take the time to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We love to hear from you, so if you have any suggestions, do let us know in the comments down below. Now you want to make sure that you mix the first egg really well before you add any more, so that everything is well incorporated. Now while you make this recipe, you want to make sure that all the ingredients that you use are actually at room temperature. Like the chocolate chips, your M&Ms, your eggs, your chocolate, everything needs to be at room temperature. If any of your ingredients are actually cold, it will be very difficult for them to mix in properly. Okay, now all of our eggs have been added to this mixture. It looks quite thick and gloopy, and that's exactly how you want it to look. Add your vanilla. We're just going to give it a quick mix. Again, be gentle with the mixture. Brownies are a labor of love and time, so definitely put in the time if you want really yummy brownies. So next we're going to add all of the dry ingredients in one go, and I'm just going to show you what you need. You need 1 cup of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and now we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. I always use Hershey's cocoa powder. It's unsweetened, it tastes great, it's quite rich. As you can see, as I was putting it in, I was putting it in from a plate, and that's because I sifted the cocoa powder, as I do with my flour, but you always sift cocoa powder because it's quite lumpy and you don't want any lumps in your brownies, and it's best that you just sift it beforehand. And like I said before, brownies are a labor of love, which means they take quite a bit of time. And now you just want to fold in all the ingredients until just combined. Be careful not to over mix this mixture because you'll add more air into the brownies and you won't get that fudgy consistency that we're looking for. This takes a few minutes, but again, make sure you lift the dry ingredients from the bottom so that you don't miss any ingredients and everything is well mixed through and you don't end up with these pockets of dry ingredients later on. This recipe is enough for a 9 by 9 square pan and can serve up to around 12 people or one person 12 times. Trust me, you're not going to want to share these brownies with anybody. Once the batter looks something like this, that means it's done and it's ready. You just want to check the bottom and you can just place a spoon in the middle and check if there's any dry ingredients there, but there aren't, which means that this batter is done. The last thing that we need to do is to add half a cup of chocolate chips and half a cup of M&Ms, and you just want to fold them in until combined. Just a couple of stirs will be enough. These are a favorite in my house, and trust me, after you make them, they'll be a favorite in yours too. And that's it, the batter's done. Now we're just going to put this into the pan and we're ready to bake. Pour it into your lined 9" by 9" pan and just level it off so it's nice and smooth. Perfect. I've asked my little one to help me in the kitchen. He's going to help me put over half a cup of M&Ms on the top. So off you go, Hadi. So this is their favorite part, which is to just spread the M&Ms over the top of the brownies. But hey, it's the little joys in life, right? So once you've spread all the M&Ms over the top of the brownies, make sure you get the corners, Hadi. Once you've added the M&Ms to the top, you just want to bake them at 180 degrees Celsius for around 35 to 38 minutes. The middles will be slightly fudgy and the ends will be completely done. Thank you, Hadi. And now the brownies are ready. They look so yummy. They're nice and fudgy and taste amazing. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Send us a super thanks to show your support. Much love and have a good one. Bye.